Hi, welcome back to Gwen's Opinion on the Tea. The tea we're going to talk about today is Sierra from the Love and Hip Hop star. Sierra dream home was robbed. She was watching the video on her phone. You know they have the where now you can your cameras are connected to your phone. Like you can see what's going on at your house, just like you was just looking out the window at outside your house. Everything is so clear. Well, she had that. She had those kind of alarms, but it didn't keep her from being robbed. And she called that her dream home. You could see on the video where they kicked in her front door. This is her new home. Her new fiance purchased. She was out giving away turkeys at the time. To the unfortunate, she out giving away, being sweet, doing nice, kind things for people in need. And at this time, while she's doing this, she looks on her phone and she's watching these guys rob her home, just steal her thing, just violate her. Yeah, it's just sad. Thank God she wasn't home, her and her family, because someone could have truly been hurt. They don't care if you're in a house or not. Like, look what happened to that Clarence Avant, his wife, Jacqueline Avant. They came in a home, and it was her and her security guard, and they took her life just to rob them. So it's like, thank God that Sierra and her family wasn't there. It was a blessing that they wasn't home. All the material things, all them things, she would be blessed tenfold and get all that back. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is really unfortunate, and everybody was saying how sorry they is and that it happened to her, and they was giving her encouraging words like everything is going to be all right. She got a lot of sorrow and prayers from friends and family and stuff after this. Like, I know I lived on Buffington Street in Newark. No, they consider that Irvington, Buffington Street in Irvington, and it was like commercial, and I think it was my house and another house. It was only like two homes on the block, but it was like warehouses over there back in the cut. Um, yeah, so I would send my kids to school. I went to work. My husband went to work. Came home, and my door was open, and I know I locked my door. When we left out in the morning, we never in that much of a hurry to leave our doors unlocked, and it was a Pepsi sitting in front of the small chair that was in the living room, and I'm like, what? This wasn't like this. Like, who would leave a big 2-liter Pepsi just sitting in front of the chair in the living room like that? So, I had got home first before my husband, and then the kids came after. So I called my husband immediately and told him what was going on, and he came. Um, but I didn't want to go back in that house again. I felt raped. I felt raped. I felt violated. I felt like someone had been through all my things, and to come in there, like, the door wasn't even damaged, like where the person kicked in the door or the window or the lock, and that was made it more scary for me. And I was like, okay, what if my children had a came back home, or any one of us could have walked back in the house at the time that this man there. So the neighbors upstairs was like, yeah, we seen dude. He was sitting there with the door open, just sitting in the chair drinking a soda. So we thought he was a family member or something. We ain't say nothing. Like, they walked by this man and everything, and they didn't say nothing. I got out of that place so fast. At the time, I was working with a pastor. I was a bus aide, and I was working with a pastor, and he was the driver. And I was telling him how I feel, and then I was like, I don't think my husband understand, because my husband was there. Like, they was there, they had guns, and they was like trying to, not let nobody know that they was in there. They was, men handle it on their own level and what they think is right. Me, I didn't like the fact that my husband was in there waiting for somebody to, to come in on him that could possibly kill him. That was a no-go for me. I had 5 children. That was a no-go that I wanted to put them in danger. My daughter could have got sick and came home, and this man in the house, and it could have been not only robbery, because let me tell you what they stole. They stole my meat, stole my food out of my refrigerator. I seen like in my bedroom drawers, they ramshack went through there or whatever. Some checkbooks was missing, stuff like that. But for the most part of it, it was mostly my meat out of my refrigerator. And then everybody like, well, that was so simple. Maybe the person was hungry. I don't care. It was still a violation, and you don't want to stay there. Now, Sierra called this her dream home, and she's going to start her new life there with her fiance. I wonder, have her, you know, did she change her mind about this? Because that could really change her mind. Because like I said, it made me feel violated. It made me feel like I was raped. Like some stranger, somebody been going through my things. Someone been in my refrigerator that I don't know. Someone was in my home that I didn't welcome in. It didn't sit well with me. And I was ready to get out of there. And then my husband was saying like, oh, I'm gonna be ready for that motherfucker. They come back and this and that. But all the while I'm thinking, okay, it could be when you at work and I'm at work and the kids in here, or it's just my day off and I'm the only one in here. Like, this man could come back, clearly sick individual, to come to somebody's house and sit in a chair like you belong and leave the front door open, and the neighbors walking upstairs to go to their apartment, and they're seeing you there, and they're not alarmed because they think of your family. Like, what person robs your house and sit there and enjoy Pepsi? You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody who knew the schedule, knew we all leave, knew me and my husband worked, and the kids would be in school. I felt like it was somebody who knew us. I felt like it could have even been somebody from upstairs. I don't trust nobody. I'm a tourist. I have trust issues. Anybody know me could tell you I trust no one. Yeah, it's good and it's bad not trusting, but for me it worked out okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. My circle is really small. I mean, really small. It's my family and my children, because the smaller your circle, the realer you are. Remember that. Yeah, but I feel so sorry for Sierra, because I really know how it feels, and this was just the start of her new life. But yeah, how would you feel? Would you want to stay there in your dream home? I mean, everybody telling her to get more security cameras, what? So she could see more of it. There was nothing wrong with the cameras. Like, on the cameras, you see the guys and you see what they're taking. I mean, the camera wasn't faulty. Like, it wasn't the camera, so why get more of them? That's not going to help. Clearly, they seen the cameras also. People don't care about that. Let me tell you something. There's cameras everywhere. Every time you go outside, anything you do, just know that there are cameras. Because there are. There are cameras everywhere. Everybody has these Ring doorbell cameras. So, like, I tell everybody, just when you go out, just know that someone is filming you. Someone sees something. So, it's like, they wasn't scared of those cameras. You know what I'm saying? They know she's a rich star from Love and Hip Hop, got a little money. They knew that it was a lick. They got a lick. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. And I don't think cameras is gonna, now if she's gonna put locks on to see how they get in. But what did they do? They kicked in your front door, so they get kicking. They get kicking in again, or they could go through a window and whatever. Like, I'm not trying to scare nobody or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think she's gonna feel at home and comfortable after something like this happened. I'm telling you, it feels like rape. Like, it just feels like somebody you don't know just touching all over you and breathing all over you. You don't know what they touched in the house, what they did. You know what I'm saying? Could have took a shower, could have been in your bathroom. Like, I threw all that stuff away, no toothbrushes or nothing that was in there, rags, nothing. I didn't want to use none of that. I packed my stuff and I went and stayed with family members. And the next month, I was out of there. Like, you can have this whole apartment. I'm not living like this. I can't. And I got out of there because for my safety, my children's safety, and for my husband would have ended up in jail or dead. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That person could have been strapped too. Um, yeah, it's sad that people go and take things from people that work so hard for things and stuff. Like, I always told my kids, like, I love you. I don't care if you work at McDonald's or whatever. Just don't be out here robbing and taking nothing for nobody and stealing and like in stolen cars and stuff like that. I just didn't want to tolerate that. And that was a small thing. Like, I told them, I love you working at McDonald's. Like, don't take for nobody. And now that they grown men and they go out here and work, they understand why I stress that, because people work hard for their money, hard for their things, and you just think you could just come and just take it from them. But God is going to bless Sierra. She's going to get all that back. Just think of it like this, honey. It was a blessing that you or no one that you love, your family, and nobody was there at the time. It's a blessing that you have everything on videotape. I'm quite sure you had insurance. Write down the items. You'll get all your money back. But I don't know. My question is, would you stay there if this was your home and them guys came in and did that? After calling it your dream home and this was where you and your fiance was about to start your family, what would you do? What's your position now after you've been robbed? Okay, everything is allegedly. It's just my opinion. Stay healthy and wealthy. Please like and subscribe to my video. Please like and subscribe. Stay healthy and wealthy and stay blessed.